4 straight losses now for the Raiders and out of the top 8, sitting sidelined Thursday night in the nation's capital. And tell you what, didn't the air get sucked out of the stadium with those 2 late calls from both Canberra fans, a chair going flying past our Channel 9 spot too from the coach as well sideline. Can they feel hard done by, Gus?
Well, on my planet, they're both tries.
Well, they're not Gus.
They're
not Gus.
The rugby league that we play on my planet, I'm not going to argue with the bloke at the other end. On my planet, they're tries because they're just not obstructions whatsoever. Neither player tried. And in the other one, Corey Harawira didn't do anything wrong. He fell down. The bloke wasn't impeded at all.
Mate,
you can't mark up on one.
He missed his assignment, Gus. He missed his assignment. He had a job to do and he missed it.
No, Paul, don't even go there. Don't even go there.
He missed his job.
Don't even go there.
Why did he drop to the ground then?
Don't even go there.
Why did he drop to the ground then,
So
Gus?
that he didn't contact the defender.
Because he wasn't on time. He didn't do his job properly.
No.
Simple.
No,
Yes. I'm telling you.
No. The defender was not impeded. The defender marked on. The defender put himself there, not anyone else.
Yeah,
the defender
agree.
put himself there to mark up on him. He fell over. He's not getting the ball. Then he chased after the other bloke and put out a one hand and didn't get him.
But the rule states you can't catch the ball on the inside.
You would love football on my planet, Gal.
I wish I probably
You'd have
would.
been a better player on my planet.
Would have been nice. But not on Gus's
I don't like
planet.
this planet.
We're in this planet.
I don't like this planet.
Rules. We've got to live by.
I don't like this bunker.
And they're the rules.
And I don't want to play under
Mate,
those
I love
rules.
Ricky Stewart. I backed the Raiders. I wish they had won, but they didn't win because of those 2 decisions.
Dead set tries.
Now, your favourite, Benji, was the one who did one of them.
Yeah, well, Benji just pulled the wool over the eyes of the bunker. You tell me that Benji had any intention whatsoever of tackling Jack White.
He saw Jack White and he got a bit scared and thought, I'm going to fake it. And he got away.
So that's an obstruction?
No, but the thing was, the Gula should have done his job right and got through the line.
No, he didn't do anything wrong. He just stood there. Where do you want him to go?
He stood there.
He
should have got through the line. He should have got through the line, guys. That's his job.
I've ever seen in my life.
That's his job. Anyway.
Benji just made a fool of the rule. Yep. That's what Benji did. Anyway, that's not the reason the Raiders lost the game. Right. The Raiders are in they're in a rut at the moment. I'll tell you what I feel about the Raiders. I just feel like they've missed an off-season. I feel as though they've just assumed it would come from last year to this year, that what they've been doing over the last couple of years would happen. There's nothing fresh or bright about them, and it's just not good enough at the moment. And the way they're capitulating in the second halves, there's a bit of soul-searching down to be done there amongst the players. I think Ricky's got to dig deeper into them to find out what's actually going on the field, what the talk's like, what the commitment's like, what mentally what they're thinking about while they're on the field, because it just looks like they've missed an off-season. It looks like they're just not ready for this year.
Gus, I had a chat to Ricky today.
I was going to say, because they've got Papali.
He'll play this week.
George Williams is apparently homesick now. What are you hearing out of it?
Look, I had a chat to Ricky today, and he's pretty angry. He said his job obviously is to maximise what he gets out of all the players, including the very best of their players. And excuse my language here, but he said he's going to challenge them, and he said if it causes a shit fight, he's happy to be involved in a shit fight. So he's pretty angry about what's going on at his club. And you've been coached by Ricky. You know he'll challenge you as a player.
Oh, he will. And I really enjoy being coached by Ricky, to be honest.
When you hear that sort of statement, what do you think?
It doesn't surprise me, and he will challenge him. I just wonder if Gus mentioned it last week or a week or two ago, are they just cooked? Have they just had their time? Has their window gone? They played in their grand final. Last year they were up a fair bit. They got a heap of injuries at the back end of the year. Got a lot of them guys back now, Gula and guys like that, but maybe they've just missed their window and they're cooked. But some of their best players, I agree, like Papali'i, the best player in the world over the last 12 months, and all of a sudden needs some time off. Jack White not playing that well. I mean, he's probably going to lose an origin spot because of the way he's going at the moment.
I think privately the Raiders will admit that the game may have gone past a couple of their players. We saw, I think it was Trent Merrin basically admit that the other day and say that the way the game is now, not all of them are keeping up. I think some of their players, I'm not saying necessarily they're big names, it's going past them, and that's unfortunate, but that's the truth.
I'm hoping for them it's just a bit of a rut they're in. They can get out of it because they've got a lot of talent in that side. They've got a lot of playing talent in that side. Hopefully they can go on a bit of a winning run, get back up there, get their confidence back and be in the semi-finals because they're certainly good enough. They're premiership favourites at the start of the year, one of them anyway.
You never lose your talent. That's one thing you never lose. All right, so it's mental and it's their attitude that's got to be fixed. What's this about George Williams wanting to go home?
George Williams is homesick. Right. His agent is aware of this. He's talked to his agent. The Raiders have been told this by his agent. Now the situation is that if George Williams goes back to England, he'll earn a third of what he's earning right now with the Raiders. The Raiders are going to do everything they can to try and make him feel better. Because of COVID, he hasn't been able to see them. They may, if he stays, they may ensure that his parents come out at some point. However, I get the feeling that they'll stick with him for now, but they may end up being in the market for a halfback. That could be another club looking for a halfback because they're worried that this could be an ongoing thing.